crochet crowd. Inspire, create, and celebrate. Let's learn something today.
Welcome back to the Crochet Crowd. I'm your host, Mikey. Today I'm going to show you a stitching concept that I came up with. It almost reminds me of butterflies just flying away, and it's a 3-row repeat. And if you don't want to think too much, this is a great little accessory scarf that you can wear. And I'm using on camera that you see right here is Caron Simply Me Montage. And I really like the way that this yarn is in the sense of the way it feels. That was my choice for this. And when we go to look at this, it's 62% acrylic, 20% nylon, which is your strength, and 18% wool. So it's got the best of 3 things. So I'm going to show you this concept, and it's so quick and easy that it may be actually too quick and easy for a tutorial. You can let me know in the comments. Let's begin. For the montage version, I was using a 4mm size G6 crochet hook. I am still going to use the same size hook, but I'm just going to use Red Heart Super Saver bitty stripes just as my demonstration today. Okay, so I'm going to begin and I'm going to chain 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And let's begin the first row. To begin the first row, you're going to go 3rd chain from the hook. So just count it back. So 1, 2, and 3. Get the back hump of that 3rd one away and place in the following. It's going to be a double crochet, chain 1, another double crochet, same stitch, chain 1, and 1 more double crochet in. That's all within the 1 chain. Now the chain area that you skipped is not a stitch, it's just a builder, so don't worry about that in the future. It's the only time you'll see that happening here. So you're going to chain 2. You're going to skip 2 chains, so 1, 2, go to the 3rd, and apply a double crochet, chain 2, and a double crochet in. Okay, you're not done. You're going to chain 2, and in the 3rd chain away, which is the last chain of the group, you're going to do what you did at the very beginning. So you're going to do a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet in. So that is your first row. So you're getting yourself set up for the remaining, and now we're going to begin the next row, number 2. So turn your work and let's begin. So let's continue. We're going to, right where we're sitting, we're going to chain 3. That'll count as your first double crochet. And in the 2 chain 1 spaces before you get to the center point, they're each going to be 3 double crochet. So put 3 double crochets right into the space, and when you plan stitches of spaces like this, you know that the project is going to go much faster than normal because you don't have to really jam it between an actual stitch. You can just go in the spaces. You're then going to chain 2, and now this time we're going to do a bean stitch, and we're going to be doing a bean stitch in the center spine of your entire scarf from this point forward. So right here, to do a bean stitch, you just insert the hook first, yarning over, pulling it through. You're going to yarn over and go into the same space, yarn over, pull through, and do that one more time. So yarn over, same space, yarn over, pull through. Now you have this all on the hook. You're going to pull through the first group. You're not going to worry about the last one there. Pull through and then yarn over, pull through the final 2. And this space right here, you're going to be playing, which will make those bean stitches wobble up and down, which is what I'm looking for. So to continue on, and I'm going to show you the bean stitch one more time because somebody's going to ask me. So to do it again, so into the space, so don't wrap, yarn over, pull through. You're going to wrap and into the same space, yarn over, pull through. Wrap, same space, pull through. Yarn over, and you're going to pull through this heap of a mess. Don't worry about this one here yet. And then yarn over, pull through the final 2. And that space right there is what you're going to be using in the future. So the difference of a half double crochet 3 together versus the bean stitch, by not wrapping the hook the first time when you're going in, it just allows the stitch work to just kind of slide out without having to fight it. So chain 2, and you're going to jump over this chain 2 and go right into this fun stuff right here, this chain 1 space, apply 3 double crochet, and in the next chain 1 space, 3 double crochet as well. So it's like a mirror. What you do on one side, you're doing on the other. So 3 into that first chain 1 space. Next chain 1 space, there's going to be 3 double crochet. And you're not quite done. You have one more stitch left, and it's right here. Okay, remember that chain 2 that we skipped over? We're not going to worry about it. Just ignore that it's there, and just going to double crochet into the final double crochet that's there. And that was row number 2. So you see it's kind of opening up, and let's turn our work and begin the next. So to begin row number 3, chain up 3, that's your first double crochet. I don't like expansion stitches on an edge, so the expansion stitch is the second one in, and it's going to be 3 double crochet into the next stitch. It makes the edging look better when the expansion is just 1 stitch or 2 stitches in from the edge. The remaining 5 stitches before you get to the chain 2 space is just 1 double crochet. You don't really need to count it, you just got to do it. And you can see that the butterfly wing is completing on the one side. Okay, chain 2, and we're going to do a bean stitch. So right here, see this space? That's where your bean stitch is. So just going in, so don't wrap it. Yarn over, pull through, wrap and in, yarn over, pull through, and one more time. So wrap and in, pull through. Pull through everything but the final loop. Yarn over, pull through the final loop. This space here is the next space in the future. So see how it kind of wobbles? And so next time we do it, the other one will be right above here, the next row. Chain 2 to keep moving. And the easiest way to do this, you can count 5 stitches that you got a double crochet, or you can look for the second last double crochet at the end of the row to be able to put in your 3 double crochet. So in this case, there's 5 double crochets in a row. So this is number 2, 3, 4, and 5, and that should take you to the second last stitch, which it does. Okay, so you see 1 and 2 left. So second last is going to be 3 double crochet. And then what's in the last stitch? If you said double crochet, that's right. Okay, so you see how it's opening. We're going to turn our work, and this is the begin of the repeating of the pattern. The repeating of the pattern now starts at this row number 4. So 4, 5, and 6 is the repeating pattern throughout the whole thing until you're done. So you're going to slip stitch starting in the next stitch, and you're going to do 5 in a row. So starting in the next stitch, slip stitch once, next one. It's number 2, next one, number 3, next one, number 4, and next one, number 5. This should land the 4th one before the chain 2 space. So if something has gone wrong with your count, just look for that, and that'll help you as well. So in this one right here, the last double crochet before the space, you were going to apply the same thing you did right here in the beginning. So it's going to be a double crochet first, chain 1, double crochet again, same stitch, chain 1, and double crochet one more time. Now if you could actually move your hook right, then it'd be better. So you should see like a group of 3 double crochets with the chain 1 space in between the two, or between them. You need to do another bean stitch, so you have to chain 2 before you do it, and you're going to bean stitch in this space. So this is going to make it wobble to the other side. See, pretty cool. Chain 2 to keep moving. And you need to emulate this on the other side. So starting in the first double crochet, you're going to double crochet, chain 1, double crochet again, chain 1 and double crochet again. But you're not quite done. If you leave it right where it is, it will not look the same as this side. So you're going to go 4th double crochet from the edge. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. Just put your hook into that stitch and slip stitch, and that anchors it down to make it look like this side. And then you're going to turn your work. And let's begin the next row. To begin your next row, you're going to chain 3. So 1, 2, 3. And in the chain 1 spaces, there's 2 of them. It's going to be what you did here. It's going to be 3 double crochet in each of those chain 1 spaces. So we have 1, 2, and 3. And the next chain 1 space is right here. Put 3 double crochet there. So we have 1, 2, and 3. And now we're ready for the center point. So we're going to chain 2 and bean stitch into the bean stitch that's right here. So it's the space just after the look of the bean stitch. It's not really a space, it's just how it's finished. So a bean within a bean. Chain 2. And then starting in the first chain 1 space right here, it's going to be 3 doubles, and then the next chain 1 space, 3 doubles. So we have 1, 2, and 3. Do the next chain 1 space. There's only 2 chain 1 spaces. So you do each of those. And don't forget, you still have a double crochet left to do. That is sitting on its own, and it's right here. So it's a double crochet in the last double crochet. See how far this one's going out? So the next row is going to force it to go out to this sizing. So when you turn your work, we're going to begin your final row of the repeat. And let's begin that next. To do your final row of the repeat is just like you did already. So you're just going to chain 3. And the expansion is the second double crochet in from the edge. So there's going to be 3 doubles there. So we have 1, 2, and 3. And there's only 5 double crochets here, but what I would do, not count, just slam in a double crochet in each of the double crochet. Just turn on the TV and just relax. This is a good TV accessory scarf to do. Once those are filled in, we want the middle space, so we need to chain 2 to create the space and a bean stitch within the bean. After the bean is completed, chain 2 to create the space on the side of it, and then start a double crochet into each of the double crochets, and just look for the last one or second last one to put in 3 double crochet. But a tip is that the first 5 are double crochets on its own. The 6th one is the 3 double crochet into the same stitch. But if you can see it on your own, you don't have to manually count. So this is the second last one before they end. So there's going to be 3 double crochets into that stitch. And then finally into the last one right here, it's going to be 1 double crochet. So you see, it's gotten to the same size. And so when we turn our work, we're going to begin the repeat again, rows 4, 5, and 6. So if you recall, we have to slip stitch to get ourselves into position. I'll show you one more row, which is part of the repeat. To begin a new section of this, you're going to start with the second one in from where you're sitting, right there. And you were going to slip stitch a total of 5 in a row. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This should take you to the 4th one before the space. reaching to the last double crochet before the space. It's going to be a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet again, chain 1, double crochet again. Create your space, chain 2, and bean within a bean. The thing I like about the bean stitch is that it looks good on either side. That's why I chose it. After the bean is in, chain 2 to create the space on this side, and then just start. And in the first one, you're going to apply a double crochet, chain 1, a double crochet again, chain 1, double crochet again. And it's not done. You want to go to the fourth one from the edge. So it's 1, 2, 3. This is the fourth. Slip stitch to anchor it down so that it looks like the beginning one. And then you can turn your work. So you can see that this repeating is actually really quite simple. And it does a great job on just a little accessory scarf with a bit of a spine in the center. And we hope that you've enjoyed today's tutorial. Let me know in the comments on how you did.